everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Leanne and this is my Creative Week 22. We're starting off this week's video a little different. I wanted to take you along on an adventure that I went on this week. I went to a spot in the White Mountains in the state of New Hampshire. We just went to like a little trail with a waterfall. You can see it, Isabella Falls up there. So I just recorded little bits for you. I was gonna draw, but I ended up not. I just sat on a rock in the middle of the river and did some written journaling. So in a little bit, you'll see a clip of where I sat. I just wanted to include it for you guys. Thought it would be cool to see. It was a really fun trip. And I'm going to stop talking for a minute so you can listen to the amazing sound of the water because it was such an awesome sound to journal to. So yeah, I just sat there for about 45 minutes. That's my aunt waving there. I went with her. She was waving goodbye because we're leaving, and you can see our shadows, which I thought was really cool. So I thought you guys might enjoy that addition into my creative week since you liked it when I did it last time. So I am working in my journal. A lot of you asked me to recreate the brick that I did in last week's Creative Week video that got lost. So what I'm doing is recreating that here in my journal. I did gesso over the canvas, which acted a little bit differently, so doesn't look exactly the same, but I'll show you how I layered the stencil. So while I'm letting that dry, I just threw some mermaid marker down. I found this picture from one of my boyfriends in high school. We are still friends and still hang out. But I thought it was funny because I made him take this photo with me because he was going skydiving, and I was like, just in case you die in like a freak accident, I want a photo with you. And it made me laugh. So I just put that on the card, and I'll stick that in the back of the pocket of my journal. But yeah, so what I did was I took this brick stencil from Dylusions, and I took some Dylusions paint. I used the gray one, which I can't remember the name of at the moment, and pomegranate seed. So I laid down a layer of the gray brick. Now it looks a little funny on the canvas. It didn't react the same as when I did it on paper. But I did that. While I'm letting that dry, my pen pal Deb sent me this amazing time card that I loved. So I wanted to back a photo from my adventure on there and make it a tip-in in my journal. So now I'm going back to that brick. I'm just adding the pomegranate seed over the gray in the same spot to create a layer. And then I do it one more time with the gray over the top, which you'll see in a minute, I hope. Yeah, so here I'm going back in with the gray. And I just try to do it patchy, not cover the whole thing. Oh, maybe I do another layer. I think I did another layer because I messed up the bottom one. Don't listen to me. Hold on, you'll see. So I just added some more mermaid marker because I felt like it wasn't as bright as I wanted it to be on that gesso. And spreaded it to all those white little peaks and corners in there. Okay, now I'm taking the pomegranate seed, and I see how I'm just dotting it over the top. It gives that dimension and like worn brick look, and I think that's what was throwing you guys off. Really simple. I used a stencil and some paint and made layers. That was it. But I hope that kind of helped you figure out how I did it. I will try to find the brick stencil. I don't know if she still sells it or not. It's an older one, but if she does, I will leave it linked below so you know the name of it and can look for it yourself if you're interested. But I think any brick stencil would do fine. So that there was a rub-on from some Seven Gypsies stuff, and I actually didn't realize they were rub-ons when I bought them, but it worked pretty well. I was pretty impressed, and I put it on top of canvas, so very cool. And then I'm using this Bits and Pieces pack from Art C brand. I don't know what that is, but I took my Rusty Hinge color because Rusty Hinge is life, and kind of put it there on those ephemera pieces. Here I'm using my white spray to make some splatters. And, oh, layering up more stuff. I actually used the brown craft paper that rub-on came on and used it to layer under this photo. A lot of you guys ask me where I get my, like, bits and pieces from. I do weird things like that. I use packaging and stuff like that isn't necessarily meant for it. Like those stickers I'm adding right there are actually targets for shooting practice. So, yeah, just try to think outside of the box, and nothing has to be for it. You can literally put anything in your journal. So that was another piece from Deb's Happy Mail, that tab right there that I stapled on to that, and I used another target. And I'm just going to find a word sticker that goes with this photo and put it on there. And I'm going to tip in my picture of the falls from where I was sitting on that time card. I love that time card. I did grunge it up a little bit to match the rusty hinge. Because again, like I said, rusty hinge is life. And use this awesome washi tape that I got in more Happy Mail. Lots of Happy Mail recently. Thank you guys so much if you sent me something. It's really nice, and I like sending stuff back to you guys, so there's that. Tried to round those corners and then realized, hey Leanne, it's not gonna work. So yeah, just put my paper layer down there. I really don't like how that page came out, maybe because I didn't journal on it, so I decided to attach this photo here. Now I understand that it's not chronological, but it's in the same month, and it will make me like that page so much more if that photo is on it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm making a tip-in. So I was gonna do this fancy hexagon tip-in thing, and then I was like, nope, don't do it. So I just put it on a piece of Tim Holtz scrapbook paper, and I'm going to tip it in, basically. Rocket science. I know, everything I do is so hard. But anyway, yeah. I feel like I don't have anything funny to tell you guys this week. It's kind of bumming me out. I don't know. Maybe I'll find it funny anyway. So I'm just washi taping that on there. I have no idea what I did next, so we're just gonna find out together per usual. Oh, I was done. Well, that's why I don't remember. So this is my bullet journal, and I had this blank space here because that day I went to on that adventure that I showed you. So I'm adding more photos from that adventure here. I added a doily, again a Happy Mail doily. I'm going to add a tab sticker and our recreation fee stub thing. It's like a ticket kind of. It shows you paid to park there and donated to the facility and stuff. So I used part of that, and I put something else there, but I don't remember what it is. Oh, Life is an Adventure sticker. There we go. Looking cool. I told myself that I wouldn't put anything bulky in my bullet journal this time, and I've really been just on a stick and plonk thing this week. Like, all my pages have collage on them. And I'm just gonna have to be okay with it. Not even halfway through yet, so it'll probably end up like a mammoth. Just like the other one, but so be it. It just means I'll have to get a new one when it gets too bulky. So, yep, I think that's all I do. I don't know. Oh, no, I added some stars. I lied. I added some star stickers because I can never have enough stars. And a heart made it in there. Wow. I must have really liked that adventure. So, yep, did that. And then I just decided to play around with some of my watercolors to put on this page. This is in my personal written journal, which you guys don't see much of for obvious reasons, but I did want to put some watercolor there because I'm going to put more photos from that day. As you can see, I wanted to put it in all of my journals. and that's what I did. But you don't see me do that on camera, because I still have not done it yet. And then, last but not least, for this week, I started setting up my bullet journal for September, and to be honest, I really don't like how this page came out, and because it is the first page of the month and I'm going to have to look at it for my to-do list a lot, I am probably just going to glue these pages together and start again. I left an extra page on the other side, so I can do that. But I do like how this YouTube spread came out with the oxides. That looks cool. I think that's what messed it up right there, is writing the month like that, because I like the month at the top. And I should just stick with what I know, and that way this doesn't happen. But, I mean, it doesn't look bad, it's just, it doesn't make me happy to look at it, and if I'm going to put my monthly to-do list on there and need to look at it, then it's going to have to be something I like. I just need more white space, for it to be functional, I think. So, yeah. Another rambly week. These distress oxides are really cool, though. Really cool. If you haven't played with them, you should find a way to get your hands on some and try them out. This is me trying to save it, but it's just not going to happen. And don't worry, you'll see more of my bullet journal when I do my monthly setup. So that's it for this week, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.